in a lot of ways, I buy my mom a lot of handbags. In a lot of ways, the same build and they're good quality products. Why does she want the Kelly or the Birkin? It's because everyone else wants it. So that's the other thing that he doesn't do enough to say, like, look, the reason he can get away with it is because he's in close proximity to a lot of women. So that's why a woman will be like, look, I understand you're giving up a lot, right? Whereas let's say there's a village, and let's say there's a guy in the village who's a billionaire, super good looking, and this and that, and there's only one other, there's only 3 other suitable women in the village, right? He's not really giving up a lot to be committed to that one girl. Whereas a guy who literally, and in a lot of guys' examples, Andrew Tate, Dan Bilzerian, I mean, a lot of guys, I'll be honest, even me, like I get 10 DMs a day from girls being like, when are you going to take me on a date? And these aren't like ugly women. These are women with a lot of followers and a lot of models. And they're like, what's the likeliness of us going on a date? Or when you're going to take me? I don't respond to any of them. Right. But so the point is, when I'm commit to a woman, as in like, you're going to be my girlfriend, I'm giving up so much for that person. So it means more. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of nuance. The issue is, and I won't name any specific names, but there's people in his organization who are basically very large fans of mine and are a part of some of my, a part of GCC and so like that. So I know the inner workings of his business, his retention, his customer demographic, everything. And, obviously that's his business. I mean, it's none of my right to spill any of that stuff. Right. I don't think you could ever call Hustlers University a scam. It's like calling my software company a scam. Okay, if it's such a scam, after the first month, refund and cancel your subscription. It's very impressive he's been able to keep people there that long. And I will say there's some psychological stuff that they do.
The jail they put them in.
There's some, there is some psychological stuff that they do that is very cultish, I will say, to keep people that long. But is it a net negative or a net positive? I would say it's in general a net positive. And I also think we were in such an extreme with feminazis that he came in and one other extreme. And then the answer is never the extremes. The answer is always somewhere in the middle, right? So I just think I think it's also very good because a lot of women need a slap in the face. Metaphorically, by the way. That sounded terrible. A lot of women need a wake-up call, let's say, right? Yeah. A lot of women need a wake-up call to understand that, like, it's like women can be very delusional sometimes, right? And not everyone is like me, who's very opinionated. I'm very willing to. I've been saying stuff like this since the age of 15, 16. It was just it's in my blood. This is the way I was raised with these beliefs, right? And I'm very willing to disagree. I'll be at whatever. I'll be at lunch or dinner, and it'll be a big group of friends, and I'll be sat across a feminazi, and we'll have a great debate. And by the end of it, we're I can still be friendly with them and all this stuff. So.